new social weather station survey shows more than half of Filipinos support President Rodrigo Duterte's declaration of martial law in Mindanao, but reject its expansion to the rest of the country. The survey shows 57% of Filipinos agreed with Duterte's decision to declare martial law in Mindanao last May 23. The declaration was triggered by clashes between the military and local terrorists in Marawi City. Mindanaoans made up the highest proportion of respondents who supported Duterte's decision for martial law in Mindanao, with 64% of respondents concurring. But more than 6 out of 10 Filipinos oppose expanding military rule to the Visayas and Luzon. The survey found that 75% of respondents from the Visayas, 71% of respondents from Metro Manila, and 68% from the rest of Luzon oppose martial law in their areas. Duterte said he's considering expanding martial law to the whole country if the threat of terrorism persists. The Philippines on Wednesday hails its improved ties with Beijing as it marks the first anniversary of its legal victory against China over the disputed West Philippine Sea. Last year, Manila won a historic case against Beijing in The Hague, which the Duterte administration downplayed to nurture better ties with the world's second-largest economy. The Philippines, this year's chair of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, also calls itself a regional peacemaker after adopting positive neighborly relations with China. Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte repeatedly vowed he will never give up the Philippines' claim over the West Philippine Sea. But Duterte said he will not insist on enforcing the Philippines' legal victory against China over the disputed waters. He claimed China warned him of war if he asserted the Philippines' case. Donald Trump's eldest son on Tuesday releases emails showing he embraced Russia's efforts to support his father's presidential campaign. The email chain is released in its entirety by Donald Trump Jr. on his Twitter account, adding fuel to allegations that Trump's campaign team colluded with Moscow to influence the 2016 election. In the email chain, Trump Jr. was told by a middleman he could get, quote, very high-level and sensitive information that was part of Russia and its government support for Mr. Trump. The younger Trump, who now runs the family real estate business, responded, quote, if it's what you say, I love it. He then set up a meeting with a supposed Russian government lawyer. Trump Jr. says he did not tell his father about the meeting after the talk failed to yield compromising information about Hillary Clinton, Trump's 2016 election rival. The latest disclosure thrusts the president's son to the center of multiple U.S. investigations by Congress and by the FBI as to whether Trump's team colluded with Russia to influence the 2016 election.